So I had a chance to see The Monk by Curry Barker, and I wanted to very quickly give my thoughts. And without going into the history of neo-Gothic fiction, it's essentially Matthew Lewis is the monk, but instead of false preachers, it's nice guys. And that's really all you have to know. The original story has Ambrosio, a monk who falls in love with a woman that he compares to the Madonna. And there is the virginal version of that character and the horror version of that character, who are two separate people. And confusion and illusions within illusions, a Russian doll sort of illusion where a darker truth is hidden, is kind of the name of the game with the monk. Satan is the hero of the story who exposes a false monk who rapes women and exposes the institution more broadly. In this case, remove the institutional element and basically level it at a societal critique more broadly in America through Bear, who's the quiet, unassuming, closed book of a character who falls in love with a girl, and the girl is basically his version of the Madonna, the virgin character, but she might have a dark past. Naughty Nikki, I think her nickname was, something like that. And by casting this spell, he is able to invite the horror into his home, and then spends the entirety of the narrative playing victim. Before, he could basically say nothing was his fault, and he could find himself basically enjoying everyone's good graces. But the moment he has any kind of power and autonomy, he finds himself in the situation of actually having to take responsibility. And the story is him wrestling with that in ways that expose him as increasingly perfidious. He is a bad actor, and he is someone who doesn't have victimhood but loves playing the victim card, when in reality, the victim and the hero, incidentally, is Nikki and different aspects of her character. It's ambiguous, of course, because the demonic side could be seen as her being possessed through a love potion or a Faustian bargain by Bear, but it could also be seen as plurality. Instead of a duality of meaning, you have plurality, where she is fooling him and infiltrating him, and she's sort of at odds with her alter ego self. So there's different ways to look at it, but at the end of the day, the villain of the story is Bear, not Nikki, and it's a lot of fun.